Yeah, Marvel Snap's newest card is a new version of Scorpion with this pretty crazy ongoing effect that doubles the power reductions on all enemy cards, which actually scales really crazily when you double it. So if you have a second instance of it, like a Mystique in this deck, man, you can get some silly numbers out of this. Like basically, you know, you give them like -4 thanks to a man thing and a diamond back, right? The first Scorpion makes that another -4, but then the second Scorpion comes in and is like, oh, actually, okay, that's -8. Like they're counting the first Scorpion, right? So you can just stack up some pretty crazy debuffs starting from really still ultimately small numbers. So just like a Hazmat can still actually be an enormous swing when you have multiple Scorpions in play. Also, you know, just bigger base effects, stuff like US Agent are really, really good. Man Thing, Diamondback can certainly be enough with a single Scorpion on top of that. I think there's a whole nother angle to go with this, by the way, which is like bigger afflictions. You've got stuff like Omega Sentinel or like Caliban Horseman, where, you know, you just take like a -7 and turn that into a -14. That could be a totally different direction to go with this, but I went for this kind of ongoing list since this is an ongoing card running a lot of other ongoing stuff, using that Mystique as this sort of connecting element where she can basically copy any of the big awesome stuff in this deck. Like sometimes that's Scorpion, could certainly be an Ajax, but don't sleep on copying, you know, a US Agent or a Diamondback. I mean, theoretically, you could even copy a Luke Cage, because there is a ton of Red Guardian out there right now to answer all the Luke Cages, and there's a ton of Luke Cages out there right now because there's a ton of Scorpions. And the first couple hours of playing this card, it is amazing how many mirror matches we had. On that note, I don't really know if I totally know how good Scorpion is yet, because I just played so many mirror matches. It's kind of all muddled up. Like, is this actually working against regular decks? I can say the numbers felt crazy enough that I think this is good. And even with all those mirror matches, I did still have a 9-6 run with this one. So like, it definitely felt like it has some promise. I just need to see more data to know for sure, because it's just like all Luke Cage, all Scorpion, all everything right now. And it's, who knows really what's going on. But I think if Luke Cage goes away a little bit and the meta starts to settle, there will be a real space for this kind of deck to succeed. Is it going to look exactly like this? No idea. I don't know if this is the right build, but something around Scorpion, particularly if you double it, feels like the numbers are going to be so nuts that it's worth it. So in regards to that, like Luna Snow is really nice in here so you can play your Scorpion on turn 5 and then follow up with like a Mystique plus Hazmat on turn 6, or maybe even like Mystique Man Thing on turn 6, Mystique Malekith, etc. on turn 6, that extra energy. Also keep in mind that Malekith, when it pulls a Mystique, can be pretty cool, so that you can play Scorpion on turn 6 as your final card, and then when Mystique reveals at the end of game, she can still copy that turn 6 Scorpion. So a couple interesting lines here on copying the Scorpion in this deck. So look, this was crazy fun, silly numbers. You're gonna see like, you know, -20, -50 points in this video. Like, it's silly stuff, right? And you could really win a lot of games with 0 points on your side, which is very fun. So I don't know what this all means. Probably a great card, super fun card. Stay tuned for more Scorpion action, because this one's definitely been a hit as far as I can tell among the Marvel Snap player base. I think it's going to be an even bigger hit for you after watching some of the silliness in this video. Hey, Camertage, Scorpion's pretty fun. Destroy deck, I'm just thrilled it's not another Affliction deck. It's nice to get some a little mix here. Scorpion mid also, by the way, would be cool. Also, man, if we had, oh dude, like a Mystique or something, there would be sick too. Oh my god, White Hot Room is actually so insane for us with cloning bats. Can I fill it this turn? I don't think so, right? I can! Oh, it's so beautiful! Oh, it's so insane. Oh my god, now I can play Scorpion on 5 and Scorpion on 6. And maybe even a Mystique too, right? But then I also have to actually afflict stuff, so I'm... I mean, it's not, I mean, you know, that simple, I don't know. Man, it kind of sucks, though, that I'm not... Like, you know, like, there's definitely better turns here. If this hits Hazmat, forget it, by the way. It's also cool on Mystique, though. Dude, like, you gotta just play the Ajax here, right? I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. Every time I think I'm gonna get like 3 or 4 scorpions, it just doesn't really work out. Be hazmat, please, God, be hazmat. It was US agent, which is actually kind of the worst. What is this one? Hazmat, yes! Okay, so I think that gives us a really good chance to win this game. And Mystique as a top deck here, which is a 50-50, would also be totally insane. Mystique, please, one time in my life, Mystique, dude, please. I would love it so much. Wow, they just ate their Phantom X. How did all Gambit? Is there anything that matters? I mean, loot kinda, but maybe not that much, really. Diamondback, like, whatever, that's actually fine. Mystique, please, God. Yes! The fun is happening for once in my life. I'm so excited. Oh my God, okay. For sure we win, right? They have priority too, so Hazmat's gonna catch max amount of cards. They have snapped. Oh God, I'm so scared now. What could it be? They're not even able to kill my Scorpions though, and they can't kill my Hazmat, so I don't know what it would be. I feel like we're just gonna, like they're gonna have like negative a billion. I don't know. Nico Demon, that's not it. Gambit, like we said, I don't think matters. Even if it hits Ajax or Luke, I don't think it matters. Of course it hit the biggest guy, but I'm actually not even trying to get points. I think I'll be fine at zeros. You know what I mean? Nothing else really matters here. Zeros are totally fine. I mean, Right's obviously already won. I mean, everywhere's won. It's just over. Like, it's just 1,000,000 points. It's literally already won and I haven't even hazmatted yet. Oh God, dude. It's about to get ugly, boss. Yep. That'll do it. Like I said, zeros would win. -8, -15, -11, dude. The stacking with Scorpion Mystique is really, really cool. I also saw while playing a different version of this deck, somebody using Tau Mandalo with Scorpion, which is even more insane. I feel like that's probably a lot harder to pull off. But man, I bet the stacking on that, well, no, I saw it. The stacking on that is insane. So yeah, dude, just crazy points. Yeah, like really, really good. I mean, so like this is basically a 23-point win. No. I don't know how to math. 25-point win, 16-point win, and a 21-point win. Yeah. Just absolutely dominant results. Crazy game. Okay. Smithsonian Museum's really good for us. We're actually an ongoing deck, so. Jotunheim's also insane for us. Yes. Scorpion is better than Luke early. Luke's Surprise, I think, is much better. We'll go Diamondback left and maybe even Man-Thing left, right? That'll make us super, super strong already. It's clearly some kind of Wiccan-looking shell. Sinister London. Well, I mean, that's just insane for the Scorpions. I really wish I had a Luna this game to get multiple Scorpions down. Magic is such good news, too. Oh, my God. We can get so greedy this game, potentially, dude. Oh, my God. Now I don't even need, like, you know, I can just go Scorpion Mystique anyway, so. I need to have, like Man-Thing, and then you go Scorpion here, Mystique here. You end up with 4 Scorpions and Mystiques, and then like I guess you just go Luke Hazmat. I actually still don't have Luna though, so I don't have time to do all of that. Like you'd have to Hazmat a little earlier, I guess. I'm wondering, is the Man-Thing here a risk at all? Like I don't know. With all those Scorpions, it's not a risk. It doesn't really matter if you go negative because the opponent goes 10 times more negative, right? I mean, I guess if they have a Luke Cage, things get a little complicated maybe, but which I mean, I definitely don't think is impossible for them to have. Let's be clear. Do we go ahead and Hazmat? I think so, right? Because we want to play Scorpion. Well, you can still finish on Hazmat pretty hard, though. Because you can go Scorpion on 6, Mystique Hazmat on 7. That's gotta work, right? That's just gotta work. There's no way that doesn't work. It would limit you from the Red Guardian maybe, but I'm oh my God, oh my God, we almost actually lost our Luke Cage. Wow, that would have been really sad. Wow, they're also a Man-Thing deck, so they definitely could have a Luke Cage, but I just don't see a world where this loses. Luke Cage is just not gonna do enough, I don't think. I don't think we have to worry about it. It's what I'm getting at. I think the back row points will be enough that it does not matter. Opponent is at -29. Okay, Ajax is honestly very spooky. Dude, I don't know about this right now. I do not know how this is gonna go. I think we're still okay, right? Like the Ajaxes are gonna get bigger, but not bigger enough, you know? I don't really need, oh no, let me play it out, man. This is gonna be so crazy. They must have known the writing is already on the wall, so that must signal like no Luke Cage or whatever. And they only had like 2 spots to play to anyway. But like, you know, like look at this insane Mystique. And it was about to layer up again because the way this layers, right? Like it's -5. So that adds another -5, but then the next Scorpion, it adds both of those as -10, right? So the next Scorpion, I guess, layers again, and would it be a -20 for that Scorpion, and then the next one would be a -40. So like the Mystique here was gonna be like another -60 points or something. So this Mystique would have gone to like -74 as soon as I played the Mystique right. Which, I mean, I guess the Ajaxes just can't matter, right? Plus, everybody else was going to catch a ton of layering debuffs, too. I really wish we'd gotten to see this game play out, man. Sad about that. Like, this is one of those where I wish they just let you continue the game, even if your opponent retreats, because I just want to see how crazy the numbers get, right? It would have been so sick. I think you do just go Mystique right and Hazmat mid. Hazmat mid's fine for the Luke Cage, so... if you have the Luke, so... oh, man, what a crazy game. Those were some silly numbers, dude. Okay, Luna's a good start, I guess. I do feel like every time I play Luna, I'm pretty happy, to be honest. Like, it's working out well. Cougar, is this the Cougar? Like the good Cougar? The creator Cougar? Scarlet Witch. Daily Bugle. I got their Chimichanga. I am missing a draw though, so they're probably not too mad about that. Hey, bonus Chimichanga points though, man. I'm gonna wait on the Chimichangas because I want to play them on better stuff. I don't want to hit a cube that gets destroyed accidentally, right? I mean, I guess I could just literally play 2 Chimichangas for the record, but you know what? Honestly, I'm gonna do it. I like, you know, Shadow King be darned. I don't care. Well, what if I get something sick off X Mansion though? What if it's like Captain Carter or Iron Man or something, you know? I guess I'm gonna wait. Mr. Sinister, not the sick result I was looking for, unfortunately. That's okay, though. We can go Malekith Chimichangas, I guess. He's gonna be crazy exposed to a Shadow King, but I don't expect the Venus deck to have a Shadow King, do I? I don't think so. So this doesn't really have any great targets, I would argue. Mystique might be the most fun, though. Mystique Malekith is a... I'll be honest, I didn't even plan for the Mystique Malekith to be a thing. It just kind of worked out. It's worked out great. I kind of planned Luna, Scorpion, Mystique to be a thing, and of course Mystique across all the other options. But oh, bro, that's a monster Sebastian Shaw. Good God, it's 16 points already. Oh my God, he also got double Chimichanga. What are the odds of that we both Daily Bugled the Chimichanga? Unfortunately for us, he's in a buff deck, so that doesn't exactly feel fair. I think we got scammed. So I have to win off of this Luke Cage. Like, Red Guardian's not going to hit, of course, because that's already bigger than the Uncle Ben. So how do I do that? Like, Hazmat Man thing, does that do enough? You know, like, I gotta... the Sarah is going to get debuffed a lot by US Agent because of the... Well, I don't have double Scorpion right now, but I could maybe get double Scorpion. No double Scorpion. I guess you do have to go like Man Thing Hazmat, but I don't feel good about winning left, and I don't really feel that good about winning mid either. The cube's not going to get destroyed, which does help the Man Thing. I mean, in theory, I don't know. Killmonger is actually a big deal because they delete the cube. They're moving something out with Spider-Man. This clone is bad for me because that pulls it into the Man Thing, but they're catching a Spider-Man and a Killmonger in there now too. So maybe not as bad. Ascani actually might win me right. That's more negative power off the US Agent. Bro! I think we might steal right. Is it close? What's it at? Oh, not that close. Okay. Oh, Luke, Sarah, you idiot. Sarah's not getting debuffed because of Luke, you absolute moron. I'm so stupid. I literally just forgot. I literally forgot. This is a sick game though, dude. Like, really, really strong flips here. Really, really good stuff. I mean, Wright was close, honestly. Ascani lost so many points. It's crazy that they're running Luke Cage and still lose to the affliction, you know? Like, that's tough. You make up so many points, and Scorpion himself is like big enough, you know what I mean? Like, he's fine. To have a Luke Cage down and still lose the affliction deck. I mean, that's why he got nerfed, you know, so these decks had a chance. Otherwise, this game wouldn't even be close. They also had that crazy super buff Shaw. Like, I'm pretty happy to win that game. Like, that's not bad at all. Hello, opponent. Spider-Man emotes everywhere. Fist bumps everywhere. What is their name? Enjoy your 1 cube. That's probably gonna be true. I'm not snapping. Jotunheim is fine, actually. I don't care if they get a Luna Snow. Play it for us. I'd love it. So we'll just go Ajax left. Scorpion. Oh, magic is exciting. We are gonna have the opportunity for a lot of big stuff here. We could also just hit their cube already. I don't even hate that. Kind of like it, in fact. Agent left, maybe. Theoretically, could make my Ajax or Scorpion exposed a little bit, but we do have Luke, so maybe you just go Ajax right. Kind of trust that the Jotunheim's not a big problem. I like that the Red Guardian in this deck with Luna has a combo, even if you don't. Oh, nice. But do they have a Luke Cage? I don't know. I guess you're going Scorpion first. So do you go Scorpion mid or no? Scorpion. Scorpion can go left. We got Luke Cage. Okay, Scorpion left is fine. And then you're gonna go like Ajax Luke next turn, maybe. Onslaught Sarah. Oh my god, if they're trying to play Iron Man's over here though, it's gonna get ugly. Real ugly. We do want to play Ajax still, right? So we can go Ajax mid now to get rid of the ice cube. Yeah, that's fine. Luke can go right, actually. And then what's our final turn gonna look like? I don't know, some combination of something and hazmat, I guess. Ajax can be debuffed, but who cares? Like, dude, I don't know. I'm missing out on any Mystique like this. I should have played Ajax last, by the way. That was stupid. In case I hit the Mystique. I mean, I want Scorpion Mystique mostly, but Tribunal, okay. Where does your Iron Man or whatever try to go here, though? They went for the Mystique Ravona. What the heck? So their cards are basically free, but what on earth would it be? You know what I mean? Oh, I actually did draw the Mystique. I'm so annoyed with myself. This always hits Scorpion, which is pointless, so it's really just Hazmat and Diamondback. I mean, I just don't know. I guess mid actually is more impactful, maybe, but not if they have an Iron Man. I don't know what their plan is. I'm stunned at what they could possibly be trying to do here. I've seen like Mr. Fantastic stuff, Iron Man stuff. I don't know what else the Tribunal's doing. I mean, it's just going to be a million free cards. I can tell you that. Like, that's true. Iron Man, indeed. I feel like that's not, unless they have a Luke Cage, but even then, it's maybe still not the best idea I've ever seen. Because like the Iron Man and the Mystique are both debuffed really significantly. Luna. Super Scroll on the Luke Cage, but I think we're still gonna be fine. Yeah, it actually is totally fine, yeah. The Super Scroll is a cool tech. I think it's cool that they went for it here. The problem is just, you know, new Luke Cage doesn't help them enough. I think mad respect for taking a flyer and seeing how it goes, but this is the problem, right? It's like just, you know, -10 on Iron Man, -5 on Mystique. It's already so many negative points here. Like, what are they actually at? -15, +13. So they're at -2, but then that's being doubled twice. That goes -4, -8. And then like the rest of your locations just don't make up enough to win, right? I think I, for the record, should have played Hazmat left, because you're always just better to stack into 2 spots against Tribunal. You never need to spread 3. I don't think this made any sense elsewhere. Should have just gone left always. Yeah. Good win. I respect the opponent for sure. That was a cool little, you know, Hail Mary there. Just see if the numbers worked out for you, but sadly they don't. In fact, they might have been better off playing Iron Man right. Like, you know, just because, you know, Luke Cage just doesn't, you know, they know Luke Cage doesn't work here. Maybe they don't know, but they should know. Probably we're just better off playing it right and putting Super Scroll left or something, you know? Particularly, like, does Super Scroll Onslaught do anything? I don't know. My cards aren't as debuff, but, like, look how many negative points I have here, right? Because they're, like, getting a bunch of, you know, they're getting, like, the Scorpions and the Agents and stuff, too. So, like, if they put Super Scroll here, it would debuff, well, it would debuff Scorpion, but not really. I don't know. Probably didn't really make a difference, but the Iron Man just always hurts you left, so. Okay, Luna creates something to do, I guess. Would love a Scorpion, Agent, or Luke, though, to fill in a bit. Okay, Cube, yeah. Red Guardian, I didn't really want to run, but it's just, I had to change the deck because everybody and their brother's running Luke Cage today, and it's like, may not always hit on the Luke Cage, but might sometimes, so. I needed a way to disable it, which, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, Luke Cage is interesting. I think the nerf balances him out a lot, because if not for the nerf, like, this would just be a totally dead new card, I think. Especially like this week. It's one of those things where people would just counter it super hard for a week and it'd be really boring, and then eventually Luke Cage would kind of go away as all the Scorpions went away, and then they'd come back a little bit, but it would just spoil the release. So I mean, oh, dang, that is really annoying. That sucks. I just cannot get over there. I mean, theoretically, you could maybe debuff enough with Pazmat, but, like, obviously they're gonna have another card there, so probably still an issue. Man-Thing mid looks totally nuts. We got Scorpion next turn into Mystique Diamondback as well. Like, can I just hammer hard enough here that, I mean, it's also hurting my Luna, right? But I think that's okay. I know I'm gonna. Well, I mean, they might also have a Scorpion. Frankly, I don't know. Oh my god, dude. Are they gonna have two Scorpions though? Is the question, because I'm planning to have two Scorpions, right? Caliban already coming out. They're running all the new stuff, dude. I didn't want to squeeze these in. I think there's totally a build that you know makes this viable. I just wanted to push the ongoing meme in particular with this, I think. So Scorpion early here, does he go mid? He probably goes mid because that denies the Man-Things better. And then you just go like Mystique something. I don't know what, Mystique Malekith maybe, right? Iron Lad, oh my god, they are also gonna have two Scorpions. Come on, that's such an insane hit though. Come on, man, that's such an insane hit. I will say I only have one small guy mid and they have two small guys mid. Like, does that make a difference, you know? Also, can Hazmat steal this right? Because I think we need it to steal it right. Also, do they have a Luke Cage, you know? We have priority, so I couldn't stop a Luke Cage anyway. Dude, it's like so annoying how this whole meta just comes down to Luke Cage now. They're just gonna play their Scorpion, which totally makes sense. I don't think I ever win left, so I kind of have to win right. I think I might though, right? With the double Scorpion? Do I win right? Yeah, so far, yeah. Well, do I win mid though? They're at negative 30. I surely win mid. Oh my god, dude, these... No! They're killing me! No! These numbers are so stupid! Caliban, you idiot. God dang it, dude. Them having the double Scorpion just really... I think we win this game easy if they just don't also have double Scorpion. I'm sure they're not running Mystique for it, right? Bin Broad. What is that word? It means clown. Bin Broad clown. Uh-oh. I'm relieved it doesn't mean something worse. That's a pretty okay result. I was scared to Google that a little bit. Certainly scared to say it out loud first. Clown we can live with. Cloud's acceptable. Clown. I think I said cloud. All right, I like the hand for now. This is good stuff. Let's go Luna left. Just get those Xandar points. Maybe hit some big Yggdrasils here. Next turn is Diamondback Star-Lord. Red Guardian US Agent, something like that. Lady Sif hits a Khonshu. Oh, okay, cool. That's scary. Hey, we do hit the big Yggdrasil. Nice. Scorpion shows up, so that's cool. Yeah, I mean, Scorpion definitely makes me want to go for something like this. Scorpion probably goes... Maybe actually just left. You need just bodies over there, because we're maybe not going to have as good a debuffs over there. I don't know. Could, I guess. MODOK already? Good lord. Apocalypse is big. I would love for them to like play some, you know, swarms or whatever, or something that just fills the board with junk so I have better targets. Because right now I just don't expect them to have a lot of cards. I guess they're gonna conch you into something next turn probably. Hey, Proxima's good, okay. That's loading the board a little bit with stuff. She's already debuffed though, so she's tiny. Because she got caught by, I guess, oh no, not Scorpion, it was just the agent, yeah. Still an insane line though. Yeah, I think it's Scorpion left. You just get your cube gone, but you don't really care too much. You're kind of losing some permanent buffs there. But like, what else am I gonna put there, you know? I need points to contest it, so I think it's gotta be Scorpion. I think it's fine. Right is gonna be Conchu, sure, right? It's gotta be. Let's see what it pulls. It's gonna be a big boy. Blade. That's gonna hit Weapon H. Okay, so do they play Weapon H or do they play Apocalypse? I mean, you're just playing Apocalypse on the final turn. I think, are you playing it left or right is the question. Dang, we didn't hit the hazmat, but we have a 50-50 on it, man. This actually, like, this is winnable too. I'm ripping the 50-50, dude. Come on. Luke Cage is just not remotely helpful, so we need to hit this, dude. We need to hit this. Wait, can they play both of these? No, it's just the Scorn. Okay. Come on, dude. Luke Cage, baby. I mean, not Luke Cage. Hazmat, baby. Although I never get what I want, so maybe I should ask for Luke Cage. Maybe that actually makes it way more likely. We might win anyway, actually, here. Maybe it doesn't matter, but Hazmat would be way more fun. Way more fun. Way more fun. Yes! Do we win left? I'm sure we must. Oh, we don't actually win left. Still 2 points off. Wow, I thought we'd pull it back. The Weapon H is just a hair too big. I guess they liked the split value of Weapon H plus Scorn better than the APOC here. Which, that's fine. I get that. Man, I really thought we'd pull back left, but it's not quite enough. It's a lot of negative points. Like the Scorpions, they're mostly really good mid though when you have the bigger numbers, right? Like Hazmat's small and wide. You know, I guess if we, you know, we just needed a bigger Mystique basically a little bit. Bigger baseline, but I mean, it all works. Doesn't really matter. Luke Cage would have won us this game too, by the way, right? Like we would have looked like we had the numbers right either way. Once the double Scorpion came down and these were both debuffed, we were pretty good to go. I guess, did Scorn get debuffed by Scorpion, right? Yeah. That started that chain, so she was hit pretty hard already. Okay, cool game, dude. That was fun. Okay, Luke early, sure. Void Clintar for a minute. Asgard, I would love to win Asgard, yeah. Does Luke help us? Maybe, because we might play a man thing, yeah. We might just actually go Luke man thing, right? Valentina Agony's a bit odd. Airshim deck, okay. So any green spooky thing, there's gonna be an Airshim card. Next turn, we can already see a 6-drop, which could certainly help them win Asgard. Man, that's brutal. Man thing's like not that good against that. If we go for the Luna man thing, we could still play a Scorpion on time, right? Like you'd have Luna, man thing. Man thing would negatively impact your cube, but the cube wouldn't get destroyed until turn 5, where you could still play your Scorpion early for Scorpion Mystique. Hello, opponent. I don't know, man. It's going to be really tough to win Asgard. They did not go for that big 6-drop, so maybe not as tough. Okay. Shuri is terrifying, though. I will say that. All right, this increases our chances of drawing the Scorpion too, of course. I mean, I think we're very favored mid. If they're playing to the Shuri, right? Oh god! Oh god! Oh, that's a sick Legion, dude. Oh boy, that's a problem, guys. Oh god, that's a big problem. That's a sick Legion hit, dude. Legion's so crazy strong, man. I lose Man Thing. I lose Luke Cage. Opponent is suffering quite a bit of a power debuff there, so like that kind of helps, I guess. Like we have a huge lead, but how do I win now? I will say the symbiotes do play nicely for US Agent. But I don't have a Luke Cage anymore. So like this is a net favor to me, but like how much? I don't know. I'm trailing the US agent for potentially another Mystique in case the opponent goes really big in one spot here, which is exactly what's happened. So hopefully that pans out. I don't know. We're still behind currently, so it's not perfect, I guess. Maybe this holds, man. I don't know. Maybe this holds. Like, it is a pretty strong Mystique, honestly. It's -6 to them and -3 to me, but if they play another big guy, which I think would be their inclination, I'm more worried about them playing like 2-3 drops, right? That would be the problem. We'd lose to 2-3 drops for sure. Because Diamondback doesn't scale per instance, right? Like, she's capped already. Like, she's not helping with the Mystique, nor is Hazmat. Hazmat's actually just straight up 1-to-1. Is it even worth it to Hazmat in that regard? No, they have priorities, so Hazmat might catch some 3 drops actually, which helps the Diamondback if they do go like double 3 drop or whatever. It's another Red Hulk, good lord, and a Scorn. I think we're gonna be a little short here. Maybe the Hazmat's gonna give me. Oh no, we're not short. Yes. Hazmat chips in a little extra even. This is perfect. Yeah, -3 to -6. What a roll. That was a sick Legion play by the opponent, man. That was really cool. Mad respect for that. That was really fun to turn off all my stuff and deny me the card draw, but cool game anyway. All right, Scorpion Luna is a great start. Martyr opponent, all right. You might want to think a little bit about, ooh, Altar of Death. So I'm not really good at getting there. I can maybe give them a cube though, and then debuff their cube while not debuffing my cube, right? If I afflict their cube to negative values, that might just work out. Would give me a ton of energy off the Luna too, I suppose. I also could just, you know, push tiebreakers, but I think giving them a cube there is going to be pretty smart. And I think they would probably have a hard time destroying it. This looks like just kind of a big techno deck. So that's not a big problem. Techno decks, we should be able to outscale pretty hard. And we've got a really good Man-Thing spot left already. I think that would be great. Debris is another body. Okay, if I know they were going to play the Debris, I maybe did not need the cube here, but it should still function pretty much the same, I think. And Sewer System also, by the way, is great news for us. So we can actually just go ahead and rip the Scorpion already. Maybe he goes right because we want a small card here for Man-Thing, and then Luke Cage can protect them, I guess. Then we'll, I think you maybe go, bro, that looks annoying, but it's actually totally fine. I don't care at all. Again, like unless they have a Luke Cage, I just don't care at all, dog. So yeah, maybe you actually just already go Luke Cage, set up for the Man-Thing left. I guess Luke Cage would want to go right in that case. I don't actually have the Hazmat to hit the mid right now, though. So, like, I need to draw Hazmat or Malekith to make this happen, though. So, that is actually a little bit of a pickle. Like, I'm going for Mystique Scorpion right now without really having the follow-up. I mean, it still makes Man-Thing kind of nuts. Aw, Negasonic. I'm so sick of these cards that destroy my cards, man. It's just not fun. It's just so boring. I really wish this just, like... You know, I know Destroy has mechanics, so it's kind of hard to say, like, oh, just don't make it Destroy. Like, you could say, like, set its power to 0 and disable it, you know? Like, that would be just as unfun. That'd be actually worse. I don't know why I'm saying that. That's a terrible idea. Since we didn't hit... Wrong order. Since we didn't hit the, I don't think we can win, right, without hitting the Hazmat here. I feel like they're just gonna outpower me right. I think we just always lose right. That could have gone mid. That was crazy risky. They could have just gone mid. They did pull him out in 2. It could have gone mid. Why would you do that? Professor X is, you can move cards into him. Oh my god, that was crazy risky. They could have, like, if I had just filled left, which is a very normal thing to do, by the way, they would have just sent the Spider-Man mid and lost this game by 1,000,000 points. Why? I can't believe they would risk that. It's so crazy. Hey, J. Jonah Jameson, nice, dude. Sakaar is great. Can't go wrong with Sakaar. Let's actually go away from I love all the emotes. Yes. I'm losing. That's so fun, dude. Thumbs down. Rude. Man, yeah, that is a beautiful Man Thing spot. So I know Man Thing will go mid. Classic Man Thing mid. Cosmo there. Okay. Definitely thinking about Luke Cage already too. That's scary. Oh, okay. Let's do it, man. Yeah, let's Man Thing over there. We're gonna win this. We're just gonna destroy all these. They might have an armor if they're an ongoing deck, but that would also be kind of fine too. It's Dazzler mid. All right. Are they gonna try to contest us right, guys, or do they abandon it? Do they abandon it? I don't know. We're going for it though, man. Man Thing's gonna hold hard. If they Luke Cage, do we lose? Probably not still. It would be so expensive. It'd be hard for them to win, I think. Man Thing's 1,000,000 points. Oh my god, Moonstone Ant-Man is almost enough, but not quite. Oh my god, dude. That was clutch. Wow, that was actually really scary. That forces the retreat. Okay, yeah, I could imagine feeling behind this hard is pretty tough. Woo! We would not have pulled this back if not for that. That's what you get for all your rude emotes. No, I love the rude emotes. Those are fun. I'm just trolling. Okay, random Patriot. We don't need you, bud, but we like Scorpion. Horde is just an extra body for us to hit. Love it. It's great. Man Thing now works against Horde as well. Yeah, used to, did not, but now it does, so perfect. This, like, literally all I played today, by the way, is Scorpion decks. It's kind of wild how many Scorpion decks I've played against today. This appears to maybe finally be something different. I think that's good, though. I like that people are excited about the new card. Like, it's really good to be excited about cards. Give me one of the, oh, man. Dude, if they're smart, they'll just use that immediately. That's a really tough roll, huh? I think we go ahead and rip the Hazmat, though. It's not perfect. Like, I'd rather use it late, but without any kind of ramp or other fill. Oh, wow. Oh, did I just do those in the wrong order? I'm so stupid. I'm literally so stupid. They did do that, but I had priority. I'm so stupid, dude. I'm frustrated. I'm annoyed. I'm frustrated and annoyed by my stupidity. The Cobra could have also hit a Horde, which is a crazy result. I think, yeah, you just go right here. We're actually setting up pretty well. We're going to have a Monster Ajax Mystique as well. Like, I don't know that I would have put Mystique in this deck if I hadn't just played that Devil Dinosaur deck so successfully. Like, Mystique already felt really good there. Man, Red Guardians loving these Victorias, too. I don't think Luke matters. I think you're just trying to win left and right. And I think, you know, I think Ajax Mystique will just totally do that for you. Ajax is super strong left. Oh my god, that is a lot of Victorias, though. Jeez. I guess you would still Red Guardian mid, honestly, because Mystique, right? Ah, yeah, nice. Okay, yeah, I think it's worth a lot of points potentially. It will unfortunately hit a card that's already debuffed, so it won't scale the Ajaxes any further. Mystique also is really just not that big, I'm realizing, because she's debuffed by Man Thing. Like, she's just not that big. I mean, I guess if they play 2 more cards that are debuffed right, she gets quite a bit bigger, but I guess we'll see. It might be like 2 Victorias. Might be other stuff. There is a Victoria. That helps Mystique get bigger, yeah, and Storm. Yeah, they actually kind of played into my Mystique pretty hard, so. They honestly almost outscaled it anyway. They would have probably if not for the Red Guardian, right? And the Mirage was also debuffed, so that helps a little too. Okay, yeah, this worked out all right. Not perfect, but all right. Just all right. No Scorpion, which is sad, but so fun.